So I say all of that to say that if you want to change an outcome in this realm, do the work. Do the work on yourself. Okay? If you have a problem with somebody else, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, why do I have a problem with that being? Why? Why do I have a problem with that being? Why is this bothering me? Why am I triggered? Because they're not thinking about you. So you need to take inventory over your own energy and figure out why you're so tight over the actions of another person. Now, if a person is antagonizing you, if a person is just straight up fucking with you, then that's different. But I'm talking about when a person is minding their own business, they're living their life, they're not thinking about you at all, and you're over here in your closet with a candle writing shit down. Like, what's going on with you? You really have to ask yourself, like, why am I so tight about the actions of another person that is not paying me any mind or bothering me in any way? What would drive me to the point where I'm in a damn closet with a candle, okay, and I'm setting intentions and sending negative energy towards another being? You're bugging. You're bugging the fuck out. Like, I'm here to tell you, stop being weird and start meditating, okay? Start with 3 minutes a day. You wake up, you don't get on your phone. That's not what you do. Matter of fact, your phone should be cut off or at least 12 feet away from your brain when you sleep. I got a safe that I used to put everybody's phones in. We kind of got away from it, but I need to bring it back. Because studies show that if you sleep with your phone any more than 12 feet away from your brain, you're just getting brain damage, like straight up and down. You wonder why you wake up in the morning groggy and shit. Try turning your phone off, or at least sleeping with it 12 feet away from you at night, and it's very likely that you'll wake up in the morning and you will feel more refreshed and more clear. But first 3 minutes you wake up, you do breath work. All that is taking deep breaths in and exhaling. You know what I'm saying? Close your eyes, clear your mind. Meditation is not some intergalactic experience a lot of times. It's literally just sitting with self for 3 minutes. Just sitting with yourself without any outside distractions pulling on your energy. That's all you really need. Like, you need to connect to self first thing in the morning, because you're about to go out into the world. It's going to be a ton of things and people pulling on your energy. So take a moment to recalibrate. Just be like, good morning, self. You know what I'm saying? Just like breathe, oxygenate your blood, get your brain, activated. And that's a great way to basically focus on self so that you're not worried about other people. Like, yourself is your galaxy. Like, this is your world. Self is world. This is your existence. This is your numero uno. Like, self is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're not taking care of self, we can't take care of anyone else. We can't pour from an empty glass. Like, we have to make sure that self is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be on your own tip out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really, truly have to be like, I'm protecting my energy. I'm cleansing my energy. You know what I mean? I'm taking inventory of other people around me that are in my energy and like, what's up with them and, what's their energy about. You really have to be like an army of one when it comes to yourself, because there's so many energies out here that are lost and they want to just attach to something that is healthy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they try to do that shit through this weak ass, raggedy ass spell work. You know what I'm saying? And it's annoying because it's like a TikTok trend now. If I type in spell work right now on TikTok, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of videos of, it's gonna be a whole bunch of little girls in their bonnets with their edges plastered down to their eyebrows, and they gonna be talking about what I did to get him back and she didn't know that I did this to get him to do that. And it's just like, you're doing the most. Like I said, if you want to change an outcome, change it within yourself. Start meditating. Stop putting so much bullshit in your body and into your mind, and literally just like focus on yourself. And then these people and these situations that are around you that are bothering you so much and triggering you so much will no longer be a thing, because you're actually putting that energy that you were putting towards them and you're taking it back and you're putting it in yourself. So guess what? You feel better about self, and guess what? They're no longer a problem. And then you don't have to take the risk of coming up against a divine being. Okay, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But another reason why you don't want to be dibbling and dabbling in this little hocus pocus ass spell work that y'all be conjuring up, you don't even know what you're doing. You gotta like chill, relax. Another reason you don't really want to mess with it is because you mess around and send something towards a divine being. Okay, I'm talking about a chosen one, like somebody that is here for a divine purpose. Like we've had several of them. Okay, we know them, we know who they are. Their names ring bells in our ears, you know, and in our hearts. You come up against a divine being who has divine protection, and you try to send some negative shit towards them. Next thing you know, your whole world is being flipped upside down. Don't sleep. Like we said before, when you conjure up negative energy, you're opening up yourself to all types of attacks, because you don't know the spiritual protection of another person. You don't know how connected they are to God. You don't know what their purpose is here. You do not know what you're dealing with. There's no way that you could possibly know. There's no way that you could possibly prepare yourself for what could be coming back to you because you done fucked with the wrong one. And God is just like, oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. This person is protected because I have this person on a special path, because this person works for me. And you're coming up against this chosen one. You're coming up against God. Yeah. Relax. 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 So hopefully my words can shed some light on the topic. Hopefully somebody has learned something. Hopefully we can figure out a better way to try to get what we want without being manipulative and changing outcomes of other people. And hopefully, you know what, if somebody asks me, what could we do to cure world hunger, world war, world poverty, world hatred, I would say focus on self. You know what I mean? If anybody that had real power in this country ever wanted to just really heal the world, they would just make all the marketing about self. They would make it about focusing on self. Because we can't be any good to anybody else around us if we're not right with self first. And there's different levels to it. And people will say, oh, you can still help other people while you're healing. That's a fact. You know what I mean? You can. And sometimes helping other people is a part of your own healing. Like, I can definitely understand that. But I think if you want to just be very black and white about it, all that energy that you're putting out towards other people, like if you're still healing, you really need that energy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, until all systems are completely go, if you're healing and you're still putting energy out towards other people, that might be a sign that you're still seeking some type of validation through helping others. Because honestly, like we said, if you really truly like need that energy for yourself to heal, take that energy for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Focus on self. Easier said than done, absolutely. But I think if we could just focus on self just a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit more, we would see a lot of the issues that we deal with on the daily kind of just like fade away. So that's it. That's all. I hope you guys have a lovely week. One love, focus on self, meditate 3 minutes a day, at least, and enjoy life. All right, peace.